If someone told you to just apply to every nursing jobs you see until someone hires you, stop. They just gave you the career advice that could waste months of your time and also destroy your confidence. I'm Ira, and if it's your first time here, welcome. I'm a Canadian nurse, coach, and mentor, and a former nursing instructor to IENs. And in this video, we're going to discuss the 3 worst advice that internationally educated nurses or IENs get. Advice that's keeping you stuck, frustrated, and wondering why nothing is working. And if you've been following any of this, it's not your fault. But after today, you will know what to do instead. Here's what we're covering in this video. First, the application mistake that makes employers instantly ignore you. Second, the CBA and SLA Inspire Global Assessment preparation mistake that's causing experienced nurses to fail. And third, the networking myth that's keeping you invisible when you should be building and networking right now. Stick around because I'm also sharing the exact strategy that's helped hundreds of IEN land their dream positions faster. As a former nursing instructor to IEN and someone who has coached and mentored a lot of nurses, I've seen what works and what destroys nursing careers before they even start. Just a while ago, Sarah told me she sent out 73 job applications with 0 interviews, and we identified the 3 mistakes that she was making. So let's start with the first piece of terrible advice that IENs get. Just pray and pray. Apply to everything until someone hires you. This is like trying to find a husband and proposing to everyone you see at the grocery store. Desperate, unfocused, and guaranteed to fail. Here's what actually happens when you follow this advice. You send out 50 applications, get 0 responses, maybe 1 brutal rejection, and you start thinking, what's wrong with me? And let me be crystal clear, nothing is wrong with you. What's wrong is the strategy. You're essentially telling employers, I don't know what I want, I have no idea what your specific needs are, and I'm hoping you'll figure out how I fit in this hospital, in this clinic, in this facility by my resume and cover letter. Before you click apply, I want you to ask yourself this question. Do I actually meet the licensing requirements? Have I customized my resume with their keywords? And does my cover letter address their biggest concern about hiring an IEN? By doing this, you're focusing on quality instead of quantity. When Maria switched from quantity to quality, she went from 0 responses out of 40 applications to 3 interviews from her next 5 applications. You know what's the difference? The strategy. But even if you nail the job application process before you even get there, you have to ace your Inspire Global Assessment CBA and SLA exam. And that takes us to the second piece of bad advice that I hear IENs get. And that is, you've been a nurse for 15 years. How hard can a Canadian nurse assessment can be? This mindset has ended more nursing dreams than I can count. Listen, I have massive respect for your education, your experience, and your skill. You've delivered babies, you've handled codes, you've led teams under pressure. You have literally saved lives. But here's what I need you to understand. The CBA and SLA assessment is not testing how long you've been a nurse. They're testing if you can practice as a safe nurse within Canadian standards. And that's completely different. The CBA, it's not about memorizing facts or theories. It's about Canadian-style critical thinking. You'll get nursing case scenarios where you have to prioritize based on Canadian standards and values. Client safety first, patient autonomy, professional boundaries, and legal accountability. The SLA is about how you behave and how you perform under pressure. Can you do a focus assessment while clearly explaining it to your patient based on their signs and their symptoms? Can you confidently call the physician using the S-bar method? Can you document the way a Canadian charge nurse will understand and expects? I see experienced nurses book their exam just to get it over with, and they walk out of that exam room devastated, complain how badly they did. They haven't put in the time to effectively prepare for the CBA and the SLA. I know you've already waited months, maybe even years. So don't sabotage yourself now by rushing the final step. That's exactly why I created my CBA and SLA prep course for IE, because you need structure and focused Canadian examples, and someone who understands both your background and the Canadian system. I'll put the link below to find out more details about the course and how to enroll, or you can go to my website www.nursingcollective.co. Lastly, even if you ace the job application, the Inspire Global Assessment exam, final piece of advice can keep you stuck at entry-level nurse for a very long time. And the third worst advice to IENs is this: don't bother networking until you're fully licensed. You're not a real nurse in Canada yet. This one breaks my heart because I know where it's coming from. Some of you might feel like an imposter, like you're not a real nurse yet until you have that Canadian license. So you hide, you wait, you think I'll start networking when I'm official. Here's the truth. You are already a nurse. You're just transitioning systems in a new country. While you're waiting to be ready, other nurses are networking, building that community, building relationships, getting known, getting their name out there. And that creates opportunities. So when positions open up, whose name do you think will come up in conversation? Start now. Join Facebook groups. You can even join our Nursing Collective community on Facebook. So on Facebook, you can just type in, or you can search Nursing Collective Co, and you can join our Facebook group so we can start building community. Leave comments on posts, leave comments on these videos, and you can build relationship with other IENs. You might even meet a friend in the comments below. Message someone on LinkedIn, on YouTube, volunteer, ask questions, and say hi to other nurses you meet. And let's summarize what not to do. Don't blindly apply to jobs. Don't underestimate the CBA, the SLA, and even the NCLEX. And don't wait to network and build community. Start showing up. I want to tell you, you're not behind. You're not too late. Every action you take now, every step, that's progress. And if you want the exact templates, the exact strategies, the step-by-step guidance I give my coaching clients, check my IEN prep course. I will leave the link below, or you can go to my website. And here's my challenge for you. Comment below, say hi, introduce yourself, start building a connection with someone, or leave a comment below. Let me know what advice you wish someone told you instead. Remember, I believe in you, I believe in your potential, and I'm your biggest cheerleader. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.
If you found this video helpful, please support the channel by liking, subscribing, and hitting the bell for future videos. Drop a comment below as well to share your thoughts, ask questions, or suggest any future topics. I would love to connect with you. See you in the next video!